Coming up next, Tracey Ross reveals her secret crush on one of Hollywood's biggest stars.
Well, you all know our next guest is the beautiful and compassionate Dr. Eve Russell, who's desperately trying to hide a shady past. Take a look.
I thought that Whitney saw us kissing outside the mansion.
God, did she?
No. No, she was just upset about breaking up with Chad and about Teresa and little Ethan. Oh, Julian, but for a moment there, I was certain that she had seen us. The way that she talked to me and the way she looked at me. Her eyes were... they were just so full of terrible pain.
Please welcome back from Passions, Tracey Ross. All right, well, congratulations on your Image Award.
Nomination.
Nomination. Well, you know what? I'm very psychic.
Yes,
I'm very psychic, so I'm seeing into the future.
Thank you. I like that.
Is this your 5th nomination?
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Thank you.
And explain to everybody what that is and means to you.
Well, it means that I'm presenting something on the screen that has some value to it, and that there are lessons that can be learned from the character. So that's great. And also, if anybody here would like to get a committee together and nominate me for something, I would be still very happy.
Now, do you feel like a role model?
No, but I think that's always in retrospect. I think you always look back and go, oh. I don't think you ever really notice it
when
right
you're doing
when
it.
you're doing
really
it.
Don't, do you?
If you look back and go, gosh, it's a good thing I didn't know what was going on, because I'd have certainly screwed it up.
Don't follow me.
No. Now, how are things going at Passions?
So great.
You've been an original cast member.
You
are
cast member, and most of our original cast is there, and everybody is just, we're very, it's a kind of a goofy, crazy show, and we're a goofy, crazy cast as well.
You know, every time I read anything about you, you always have nothing but positive things, how much you love the cast and love the show, and you're a big fan of the show.
I'm so fond of those people under that roof.
Yeah.
They're kind, and they're jolly, and they're good-natured, and in the entire building there's no arrogance, there's no divas, they're just so good-natured and fun. I adore them.
Isn't that nice?
I'm so
Wouldn't
lucky.
it be cool if we could have that here?
I know.
Oh,
Something to inspire people.
someday.
Oh, well.
Now, you're a big advocate for fasting, which I found is very interesting. You've done camps or
Well, it's
explain that.
fast and retreats.
Retreats, okay.
Pretty much you go away for usually about a week. You fast for about 5 days. And when I fast, it's hot water, cold water, ice cubes.
That's it.
That's your menu for 5 days.
Is it vitamins or?
No.
No.
But you're not allowed to do anything. You have to rest, sit, maybe short walks. There's no crazy exercising. There's no working. There's no telephone calls. It's a real, actual retreat. So for by the second, third day, you're starting to think, what was I thinking?
Yeah.
And by the fourth day, you can't even get up a flight of stairs without it taking about 20 minutes because you have to rest on each stair. You're so tired.
I bet.
But
the fifth day, you're just gnawing your arm, I'm sure. I don't think I could do it.
You
That's
feel
tough.
10 years younger, and your face is relaxed, and you just feel clean and fresh, and it's
That's what I was going to ask. The
fabulous.
purpose is to cleanse.
It's to cleanse, and the idea is that if you're gonna fast and let your body do things it doesn't usually have time to do, you can't also at the same time do all the things that you usually do. It's an exchange. You're not going to do your normal routine. You're going to do nothing, and then your body's going to do all the inner cleaning. It never has time. The corners that you want to get to, that you never get a chance to. So it's theory, but it works. Every time I do it, I feel amazing.
And how often do you do it?
Well, I haven't done it in a while because of my son. It's hard for me to get a week off from work and from my son.
Now, how old is your son?
He's 15 and a half.
Oh.
There's a picture of him now. Bryce.
15 and a
That's
half.
Bryce.
What's it like having a teenager? And you're a single mom.
And I'm a single mom, and I don't know if he's
Teenage boy.
typical.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, it's always
We were talking.
you talk about teenage boy, and the men always want to remind you that he's going to have a sexual life one day.
Did you find any Maxim magazines in his bedroom yet? Yeah, because it was about 15 when it hits, boy. Now, you also have a very unique take on your own personal dating life because of your son.
Well, you know, I was raised by a single mom, and so I'm kind of used to the idea that my mother, kind of feel sorry for her now, but she worked and she came home and she took care of her kids, and she thought that's what her duty was. And so I have the same kind of feeling that I'm not supposed to, not that I'm not supposed to date per se, but he's my first priority, and I don't know where I would get time to date from, because I can't go to the producers as Passion and say, I'm dating now and I need more time.
I know. I can't quite imagine it myself.
So consequently, that means if I do, the only time that I can get is from my son.
Right.
So I'll see less of him, which I want to see more of him, not less of him.
Okay, so let me just ask you a question. What if Hugh Grant came into the picture and said, Tracey, I just adore you and I want to have a relationship with you. What would you do?
I would look like the world's biggest hypocrite. Like,
Did you dig Hugh Grant?
yeah. You know, it's funny. I tell people they look at the glass as like half empty with Hugh Grant because he had the little run-in on Hollywood Boulevard or something. But I thought, as soon as that happened, I thought, you know, that was a great thing. And I was jumping up and down because I was like, he likes girls. You and I were both presenters at the Emmys, daytime Emmys last year, and there was an event at the Mayor Bloomberg's Gracie Mansion.
Yes.
And so you came in this white pantsuit that was just to die for, beautiful, and you just stood out from like everybody there.
Thanks.
So me and
Wow.
my friend Leo looking at it, we're going, it's like Valentino. No, it's Saint Laurent. It's something we'd never be able to afford. We're going, Lisa, where'd you get the pantsuit? Banana Republic. Right up the street. You can get one. Just have it tailored.
Yeah, price is not an issue. It's just got to be good looking, man,
We
right?
said, what an awesome woman to tell other women, hey, you can do it too. Is that awesome?
Thank you.
So real.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tracey, thank you so much for
You
joining us.
try-